Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome in. If you're an old one, welcome back, my lovelies. Nice to see you. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments and your subscribes. Thank you for your donations. They are truly appreciated. And thank you for your emails. Emails just sharing confirmation, sharing your stories and booking readings. My readings are now open. There is a 48 to 72 hour turnaround time for my readings. However, if you do need something a little bit speedier, I do offer an emergency service that goes out within about 12 to 24 hours. With that being said, there is still someone going through the comment section pretending to be me, pretending to be a light one, pretending to be a pastor. There's also someone pretending to be an old lady saying that she won loads of money or was able to get lots of money through crypto. Please be aware that these are scammers. If you see any response from me without a highlighted black banner, it is not me, okay? Please just block and report kindly and thank you. Now, the energy that I pick up on is fluid, meaning I can be picking up on past, present or future energy or an amalgamation of all three. So take what resonates and leave the rest. If I say he, she, masculine, feminine, male or female, we all hold these energies. So this reading could be for you, it could be for another light one, it could be for someone you're thinking of, divine counterpart, or someone completely different. So please do not make the story fit if it does not. Okay, so my voice is a little bit croaky today because I have got a little bit of a cold, and these ascension symptoms make us feel lethargic, so I've been having a nice rest today. Now, the energy that came through was someone creating fake accounts, okay? Someone from the past, someone checking up, someone, I was getting the energy of, do you still like me? Or is there a chance? So let's see what's going on here. Someone being a keyboard warrior as well, who likes to hide behind their computer. And we've got on here fertility and it's in reverse. So this is somebody who in the past would have been either a family connection or someone who, if you knew them, if this is for you or the person you're thinking of, for example, this is someone who would have dimmed your light, your creativity, your identity, you being able to be empowered. Okay, now this may be the energy that they sit in now themselves, because look, yeah, here on the back you've got Lady Goddess and Feminine Divine. So now that you're not there, I can't speak, sorry. Now they are no longer in your life. They're now double thinking and they're trying to see how they can get back in, especially because they're seeing how well you flow, how you connect to the universe. And there's something about your creativity or your creative style, and someone sitting behind a keyboard, but they're talking about you or the person you're thinking of's appearance or your creativity and how those are linked together, because you've also got here scrying, mirror and shadow upside down. There is a light one who has been creating something, and I don't know if this is singing, I don't know if for some reason I heard sleeping. When you sleep, ideas come to you, and I heard follow that thread, and you've got hand fasting. So whoever this person is now realizing that, you know, you are either marriage material or you're the one that got away. Okay, yeah, look at that. And they feel very disempowered by that thought, okay? That thought that you are empowered. You're at a point in your life, or this person's in the point in their life where they've closed down and set boundaries, healthy boundaries, and this karmic cycle is ended, okay? But why am I being shown this person? What is their intent? Please and thank you. What is their intent? And you've got High Priestess. They're fully aware of who you are. Okay, and they want to share this journey with you, but I want to get a little bit more on this. Okay, so you've got grounding and Samahan. So something that happened in either October just gone or the October before has really unsettled them, What did they do? Oh, you want to change deck? Okay, let's change decks. What did they do? This one? This one. Okay, let's see what they were up to. What unsettled them on the, you know, Halloween or October that went past? Now you've got on here, do you own your possessions or do they own you? And this is Archangel Jophiel, and it says prosperity, and it's linked to your solar plexus. I'm saying that because of the colour that I can see on here. But there is something here with them trying to learn what your love language is and realizing that, you know, because some people have the love language of material gifts, and it's not shallow, that is just their love language. You know, they want to be bought shiny things, they want to be shown that, you know, the other person cares for them by buying them flowers or buying them, you know, the new pair of trainers or whatever it is, or sneakers. You've also got on this side Archangel Gabriel, which says love, and again it's the sacral chakra, and it says making new friends takes bravery, but it's worth it. So you have someone here who is trying to find, they're trying to figure out how they can come forward. What gift could they give you to start a friendship or start that relationship again? Tell me more, please and thank you. Now you've also got on here, try out a new activity or explore somewhere you've never been before, Zadkiel. Now Archangel Zadkiel is one of the violet flame angels, okay? They are extremely protective. Now this being purple, this person may have tried to reach out psychically, and I heard blocked, but they're completely blocked. They're completely blocked. Because it says on here protection with Archangel Michael, there's a massive shield there. And it says you might be rejected, but you've come through worse. The potential rewards are worth it. So this person may have either rejected you, they may have been the instigator to break up a relationship, or you may have instigated it because it was unhealthy. However, you're being told also at this time that Archangel Michael is shielding your heart space. And when I say shielding your heart space, I don't mean that your heart is blocked. I mean that there is a purposeful boundary that has been placed there by this angel, because whoever this person is from your past, they could be someone that is, you know, spellcasting and doing all the rest of it, or they could just be someone that is not for your highest and greatest good, because your paths are supposed to be separate, okay? And as we are in the energy of Mercury retrograde, you know, karmic cycles from the past come up, including exes. Now it says on here again, you might be rejected, but you've come through worse. The potential rewards are worth it. This is telling me that this person, I don't know if this person wants to propose and they have a feeling that they may be rejected, but they're still going to try anyway. Because underneath here, you've also got Archangel Chamiel, and it's another heart. And it says sometimes things we thought lost can come back to us. So this person may be trying to get back into your good books, because again, look, it says making new friends takes bravery, but it's worth it. So this person is, it's almost like they are Facebook stalking or social media checkup to see what you're doing. Where are you? Are you single? Do they have an in? Do they have an in? Should I take the bottom ones? This one. This one. Okay. And this one says, your happiness never depends on one person or thing. So this is quite a specific message for somebody, especially if in the past you placed all of your happiness or your worth on the person that you were with. And there's no judgment here whatsoever, because we learn our boundaries as we grow and as we heal. And this is also a reminder that if you are having messages from your ex, you know, you have to remember they're your ex for a reason. You know, there was a dysfunction there, whether that came from yourself or from them, or just you being together. It didn't shine you in your most authentic and sovereign light. But you're being reminded that this person is, you can't put your happiness on one person. Okay, and especially putting this next to fertility, this person may have love bombed. And if they didn't love bomb, it was just a loss of identity where, you know, one person bleeds into the other, so that when that relationship breaks down or, you know, separates, we then question, well, who am I? What do I like? What do I want? Because I was putting so much of myself into someone else. And look, there underneath it says with Archangel Uriel, helping others can bring unexpected rewards in our own lives. So this may have also been very much that codependent relationship of constantly giving to someone else and them not giving back enough. And the more distant they are, the more we chase after them. Now, I want to have a look at these ones, actually. Let's have a look. And we've got here, yeah, King of Swords to the Two of Pentacles. So this person is sitting at the moment, almost like in reflection over the lies that they've said, because you've got here the King of Swords. This is something, not only someone who has lied or has deceived, but there's some sort of illegal activity that they may have been involved in the past. Okay, it can be grand or it can be a small, it can be a misdemeanor. But you also have here the Two of Pentacles. This is something to keep someone out of balance. Now, why am I being shown this? Okay, because I heard financial balance. This person may be out of financial balance at the moment, and they may be wanting to come towards a light one because they know that they're not. Yeah, because look, yeah, you've got here the Seven of Swords. This is all about deceit, isn't it? Okay, or being caught out. Where would you like me to place this? Here. And you've also got Ace of Cups. So whatever this person was doing, they were doing it for their own fulfillment. Okay, and I think this is almost like a word of caution for whoever it is that's considering getting back with their ex. You have to take it as it resonates, and you have to use your discernment, and you have to look at how it ended before and whether you have healed. And the thing is, I was going to say whether this person has healed. However, with deceit coming out, the Ace of Cups next to Archangel Michael protecting your heart, and then hand fasting, this is quite a blatant message that whoever it is that's thinking of you, that is checking your Facebook or checking your, you know, your social media to see how they can come back and kind of bring this gift towards you. This person is doing so because it benefits them more than it would benefit you, because you've also got here the Nine of Pentacles, okay, riches, wishes, you know, fulfilled, and you've got the Chariot upside down. So getting back into this cycle with an ex or whoever it is that's watching and kind of fantasizing of how they'd be able to get back into your good books, it is not for your benefit. It is not for your benefit, okay? Because I had don't go there. Now tell me why I've been showing this person, because you've got the Four of Wands here to Justice. So this could have been somebody that you've divorced from, because especially with this coming up, this can also mean marriage. All right, now Justice to the Four of Wands is also telling me that this person found a lot of stability in creating instability for someone else. So I've got my dog here. I know she wants to go out. You're going to have to wait a little bit, little one. But this Four of Wands is usually, for me, it connects to the 4th house, which is ruled by Cancer. So it looks at family, it looks at family ties, it looks at how we perceive foundations and how we create them, and also tangibly your home, okay? And that's ruled by Cancer. So this person is very much ruled by their emotions, or on the other side, this person isn't. This person is very good at ruling other people's emotions, and I heard yes, because look underneath, you've got the Three of Swords here to the Seven of Cups. This person is fully aware that you have healed, or you're on your healing journey, moving away from them as a definite, because the Seven of Cups to me usually is about having so many different options, but it's also about fantasy, about just being in your head, about daydreaming. And this person may daydream about being completely healed so that they can come forward, okay? There was something that they did that was in secret, okay? And it's almost like they're hoping that if they can come forward, they can either dodge telling you, or if they tell you, they fantasize that you will just say, that's absolutely fine, I'm healed from it, there's no aggression there. But underneath here, you've got the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords to the Four of Pentacles. There's something here they hope that you surrender to. And in doing so, it will trap you either back into this cycle or into something else with them. Okay? And look at that, you've got the Empress underneath. So, you know, we start off talking about how empowered a light one was when they moved away from whatever this cycle is, whatever this, you know, devil card energy is. And we've already come full circle back to, you know, 1 second, Sandy, do you want to go out of the room? No, we're not going to the OUT, not just yet. I can't actually say the word, otherwise she gets really hyped up. Okay, come up here. Come up here. Good girl. But we've come back full circle to whoever this person is. As much as they're fantasizing about getting back with this light one, whether that is you, the person you're thinking of, for another light one, they still have this intent, okay? They still have the intent of disempowering, because you've got the Three of Wands here. Your expansion, even if it was just closing the door on that cycle and just going, I'm worth more, I'm worthy of more, I deserve more, I deserve to be, oh, she's kicking tarot cards everywhere. This is you telling me that you want to go out, but you have to wait, okay? That this person literally wants you back where you were before when you were with them, okay? And please take this as this resonates, because this, what I'm getting from this is very much a romantic partner, but this could be a friend, this could be a family member. Think of the person that, you know, if you go back in your timelines, who was the last person to make you feel, what's the word? Well, disempowered. Who was it who took away your voice? Who was it that made you feel like you had to constantly be proving yourself? Because you've got here 5 of Pentacles to the 3 of Wands. This is the energy that this person seems to flourish in. And I say flourish only because, and I'm not saying that like, you know, this is a big evil, big bad. Because sometimes things in life are just mundane, and they are just the you know, the dysfunctions of relationships. But this person, I don't know if this person is depressed, if this person has a mental health issue. And remember, I'm not a therapist in any way, shape or form. However, this person is constantly focusing on the things that they don't have, lack mentality. But what I'm also getting is that whatever this relationship was for you, or the person you're thinking of, and this person who is, you know, watching your social media, is that this person, they flourished in the sense of, if they can project that onto you, if they can make you feel like that, then they feel better. Okay, it's all about control. Yeah. If they can give that to you, if they can pass that over to you, then that's fine. Then they're in balance. And look at that. 2 of Cups. Anything else that would like to come out, please? And thank you. What is it that they're doing on social media is what I would like to know. What are they doing on social media? Let me see. Let's get you out and have a look. Let me see. So right now you've got this athlete. So this person is looking at your body. They're looking through old photographs. If you had a close relationship with them, they are looking back through old photographs of, and that might be where this fantasy thing is coming in, okay? But especially with this over here, there's 7 of Cups to the 3 of Swords. This person is almost like, this is a dark night of the soul. They may have watched you go through a dark night of the soul from afar, or known you were going through some sort of change, because not everyone is spiritual. Not every one of our exes, or, you know, ex-best friends or whoever, are going to be spiritual. They may have not woken up, but they definitely saw a change in you. They saw something happen that happened quite quietly, because with the Moon card, it's about what we don't see. It's our intuition. It's the moon, you know. But this person is very, very good at manipulating other people's emotions, because you've got the moon here, and then you've got the 4th house, which is ruled by Cancer. But this also is telling me, for someone else here, there was some sort of family dispute, okay? Something that may have trapped a light one into a duty of caring for a very long time. And now you have over here, dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. So while this was happening, that's what I mean. This is just confirmation that there was some sort of dark night of the soul that happened for a light one. And someone here who is now an ex, whether that's romantic, platonic, family member, you know, co-worker, they've seen a change in you. Just by looking at your social media, the way that you used to post, the things that you used to post, and the lack thereof now, or how it's changed, how you've changed your articulation, okay? Because this, again, with dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, if something happened to you when you were younger that, you know, affected your back or your hips or your head, or, you know, and I mean physically, this person may have not been there to give you the support, even though if it was the other way around, you would have. And there may have been, you know, instances where you gave support and it was never reciprocated. And if this is not to do with a physical handicap, there has been a point for someone here where their mental health wasn't the greatest, where they weren't getting the support, and they're working through that. And this person has seen a change. And because they've seen this change, it's almost like they want to come back. And I don't know if they want to come back because they know something good is coming towards you, or they want to come back to see whether they can poke the bear. Now this card wanted to come out. Yeah, and you've also got here though, Knight. And it says loyalty, romance, chivalry, the love of honor. They want to, this for someone here, this is definitely romantic, okay? But when I look at this, and I pull this all the way back up again. Try out a new activity, or explore somewhere you've never been before. And then you've got the high priest or high priestess. This activation, this ascension that we're going through is opening up doors for you. Okay, and there's something that they're worried about. Ooh, there's something they're worried about, because especially with the Four of Wands, this is housing as well, and homes. And then you have the Justice card upside down. Are they going to lose their home, or are they homeless? I heard they may be losing their home. There's something about, because the Eight of Swords is also about entrapment, isn't it? Whether that is the mental trap that we place ourselves in, or whether that's an actual physical, you know, I'm going to jump you, or you're going to prison. Now with this underneath, okay, my dog is really coming for it. No, I'm in the middle of a reading, Papa. I'm in the middle of a reading. This is some sort of trick or scam, okay? And I heard everything balances on it. Everything balances on it. And then you've got engineer upside down. So there's some sort of scam or plot or scheme that they're trying to figure out. Now we go back to the start. This was about what type of gift could they give you? What thing would them offering it to you open your doors to them again? Whether that's physically to your home, or whether that's to your heart, because your heart is where your home is. Because on engineer it says resilience and mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences. So this person's being very cold and calculating. Well, there you go. There's our answer. This person is scheming and plotting and planning. But there's also this weird energy of looking at your body, and look at this, they're keeping it very quiet. Very quiet what it is that they're doing. Okay, but this is also a message for the healing that you're going through, not to keep it to yourself. That's not it. But there's certain parts of your healing that are just for you. They're not for, you know, play. Because especially with whoever it is watching on social media and checking your comments, it could be that they're reading the comments in this section. It could be that they're going to TikTok or Snapchat or whatever it is that you have, that you connect to a broader audience. There's something here also for you with what it is that you're commenting. And I always say to people in the comment section, stop putting up your birth chart. Stop putting up your birth chart, because you're literally handing information to those who want to see you, your demise. Do not give out information like that. So if there's certain things, because look, it says serving humanity with humility and Messiah. There's something about your words. There's something that you have said, okay, that has kind of got their cogs in their mind turning of what it is that they could bring towards you that you would see as safe or not threatening. And yeah, look at this. Then we've got headness, and it says inspires creative energy to embrace good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a gift basket, because I'm looking at this with like fruits and foods and things like this. It may be a gift basket, it may be a painting. They're trying to look through. That makes sense why they're looking through social media. So they're looking through and trying to, do you know what? There's something here about having a look through the friendship lists, or the people that you have on your friendship lists, or whatever it's called, on Facebook or on, whatever social media platform you're on. Especially like Facebook, you can click on each person, can't you, and see how many friends you have in common. There's something about looking at the ones that have one mutual friend, because I heard bingo. Because you've also got advocate upside down, and it says embracing negative causes or committing to causes for personal gain. And for some reason, as I was reading that, I heard check their music playlist. So for example, if it is Facebook or Instagram or something like that, check what type of music they're listening to, because there's something here about rebel without a cause. Someone who listens to a lot of punk music, or listens to like anarchist music. I don't even know what that would be, but something along those lines, because there's going to be music that if you listen to it, the verses are very what's the word? I can't say the word. Antagonizing, that's it, or aggressive. You've got over here ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom, and teacher. there's something here about you, the way that you, this is all to do with your creativity, okay, and how you teach, because this person may be going through a dark night of the soul themselves, but they are pushing against the tide so hard, okay, and the harder you push against the dark night of the soul, because it's literally yourself waking up and realizing that you've been in a 3D matrix, or that you've been asleep, or that your third eye hasn't been open. And when you're going through an activation like that, it can be extremely painful, and the more you push against it, the harder it is. So this person over here is scheming and plotting and planning, and it's almost like them splitting themselves, because at first they're kind of looking at you like a teacher, they're learning more about themselves, and then they're going back to how they were before, and then plotting and planning against you, because you've also got here child and nature, and it says tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. So this person might be going through a dark night of the soul, but they're either somebody who cannot be trusted because this person is violent or dangerous, or they associate themselves with people that are like this. And for me, if I ever meet someone and they say, oh, I'm not a dog person, or I'm not a cat person, or I just don't like animals, or I don't like children, it's the biggest red flag for me to move as far away from that person as possible, okay? Because to not like, you know, to not have a connection to the oneness of all, the energy that flows through all of us, that is placed here as an animal, or as a plant, or as a child, is it scares me, in that person, then what is it that you connect with instead? And that's the energy that I'm getting of this X, because advocates come out again, embracing negative causes or committing to causes for a personal gain. So this person is definitely not working by themselves, okay? Whoever this X is not working by themselves, they're working as part of a group. All right, this is going to be a short reading because my dog is now sulking with me because I won't play with her or take her out, even though she's been out. Now you've also got here pioneer, and it's in the reverse, and look, it's another heart, and it says compulsive needs to keep moving on, and then underneath there you've got detective, great powers of observation and intuition, desire to seek out the truth. This person wants to know how much you know. They want to know how much you know. This isn't just like you've walked away from them and, you know, built yourself back up and healed and learned and closed that chapter. There's something that you are curious about on a spiritual sense. There's something you're figuring out about yourself, and you're figuring out about external energies that may be coming towards you. And if that resonates, keep doing what you're doing, because there's something here, especially with them drawing a blank. They keep drawing a blank, and it may be the fact that you are healing. This is what's drawing a blank, because the more that you're healing, the stronger the protection that you have from what Archangel Michael is. And I heard boom, like a mic dropping. And it perplexes them for some reason. And you've got alchemist, yeah, in reverse. And it says here, misuse of power and knowledge that comes through spiritual practice. Okay, so this person's been playing around with things that they shouldn't. There's something here about removing a cord. Someone removed a cord, and they keep trying to place it back onto a light one. They keep trying to place it back. Now there's also, if I go back over here to the Seven of Swords, to the Ace of Cups, and then to the Four of Pentacles, again, I don't know if they're trying to send some sort of an illusion. Something to do with this gift that they want to give to you is to make you more malleable and more, what's the word, easier to manipulate, because the Four of Pentacles in reverse is about a lack of control, or just surrendering and letting go, okay? So there's something here with them wanting to come forward with this energy of the Ace of Cups. Here is a lovely present. This is your cup runneth over, you know, but wanting you to surrender to the energy that's maybe placed on it, because look, you've got gossip underneath as well. This person is talking about you a lot, whether that is internally or to whoever it is that they're working with. All right, because you've also got for gossip in the light attribute, it says awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust. This is what I mean. This person keeps flitting between seeing how you're living just your best life. You're showing up, you know, even on the days where you don't want to show up, you're still showing up. You're showing that strength and your virtue. You're showing, you know, your moral compass. and inspiring, like a teacher, like a mentor, the person who may have hurt you or placed towers at your door when you were with them, or even after. And then they're flitting into the shadow attributes, which is thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information, betraying confidences. This person, who are they talking to? Because you've got King coming out. Enlightened, benevolent leadership befitting those in your charge. This person has been sitting there, and the thing is, there's something about fake accounts. So this person may be creating fake accounts to try and communicate with you, or they may be creating fake accounts to try and befriend you, or befriend, like I said, you know, that one mutual friend, befriending someone that you know so that they can then access onto your account. How interesting. They want to see whether or not anything that they've been doing, because I heard hacking accounts. I don't know if they've hacked someone's phone or someone's computer or something like that, whether or not what they've put in there, because I heard malware, if they've put anything in there has actually stopped you, okay, or has kind of like I keep hearing the word discombobulated or slowed you down, because it says on here, shadow attributes, using humor to wound rather than liberate, denial of your emotional truth. This person is sitting with someone, looking at your photographs, trying to figure out what is it that they can use that would be seen as a thoughtful gift, or an inspirational gift, or something that would be seen as high vibrational, that can actually hurt or wound you. Now, I don't know if that is physical or if that is just on a spiritual sense, but it's almost like they're mocking you with this person, but inside they're also going, actually, I really want to be like that person, or I really want to be with that person. But they don't want to tell who it is that they're mocking you with, or who they're scheming with, because King, with enlightened, benevolent and leadership befitting those in your charge, they see the light in you, and there's a bit of jealousy, and at the same time they want that light themselves. They want to be around you, because you've got Samaritan in reverse, okay? So it says here, exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. There's something here about trolling accounts and saying that you only do certain things to look like you're kind. Now, who are they saying this to? Let me get this one out. This one or that one? This one, okay. Let's have a look. So we have here, bask in the joy and light, and it's upside down. This person hides their face constantly, so their profile pic also on their own Facebook or whatever social media they're on won't be of their actual photograph. And it says drop your shields. This is what they're trying to do. They're literally just trying to get you to drop your shields, because doing so means they can get into your heart space. They're fully aware that you have healed from trauma in the past, that they may have had a hand to play in it, and I heard all the hand to play in it. And they're trying to find a way to get past Archangel Michael, which is not going to happen. Anything else that would like to come out about this, please and thank you. Because I had lack of motivation. Why did I hear that? And it says, see your seeds grow, in reverse, and be brave and honest. Nice. So you've also got a message coming through from Archangel Michael himself, saying that especially if you're feeling lack of motivation, if you're feeling, extra tired, if you have all of a sudden gone from having a daily routine to just wanting to sleep all day, or if you're having certain doubts about your forward path, call to him, especially if that resonates. And if it doesn't, please call to the protector that reminds you of Archangel Michael. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Because this spring and see your seeds grow is the Seven of Pentacles, isn't it? The Seven of Pentacles is about looking at the hard work that you've done, whether that's in business, in creativity, in self-love, in, taking care of your mental health, whatever that is for you. When you are planting that seed and you're taking care of it and it's growing, you get to sit back and see all the hard work that you did. Think about where you were last year and where you are now. You're not in the same place, because even if you've been taking baby steps, that's one step every day. That's 365 steps in a year, okay? But this person, whoever this person is, like I said, they're trying to draw you back into a past karmic cycle where you were in the reverse, where you couldn't see the steps that you had taken, because You know, that kind of mantra of it's happening for you, not to you. It is happening to you. You're there experiencing it, but the whole experience is to help you grow. It's to help you become stronger. And this person wants you back in the energy of it's just happening to you with no reason for it. Okay. Now, Knight, be brave and honest. There's something here that, you know, you're being called to look back at, especially as that cycle has ended, that door has closed. But we are like onions. I always say this: you peel back one layer and heal from that hurt, but there are many layers under. So even though that cycle has finished, there may be still layers of that onion that need to be healed, and you are being called by Archangel Michael or by your protector to be quite gentle with yourself, like this rose. And roses are very fragile. Okay, be very gentle with yourself as you're going back into timelines that may need to be healed, and to call on your protector to remove any cords that need to be removed. Okay, because it says, look, follow the voice of your soul. I love that. And then track down your fears and desires. Exactly. Pinpoint what it is that you are worried about, what it is that is either giving you procrastination, lack of motivation. Where is that voice of what if? What if this happens? What if that happens? You're being asked to track it down like a hunter. You know, go into that recess of that cave of your own shadows and figure out where is it coming from, because this person over here is trying to figure out through, like, looking at your social media posts, through, and even if you don't post anymore, or you haven't had, you know, a site, you haven't had a page for a while, this person has accessed information from the past, and they're trying to fit together like a puzzle who you were and what trauma or wounds you may still have, and trying to access how will I then place a gift that I can give to this person that they'll actually take. Okay, now what happens if you take this gift? What happens if a light one takes this gift? Take note of intuitive messages, and it's upside down. It will block you. Okay, whatever it is that they're trying to do, especially with our full moon just gone, we've got 4th house here and the moon, they may have tried to enchant something, okay, or do something to whatever gift it is that they're giving towards you so that you don't read it. Okay, and there's also this energy that if you do take it in, whether it's a monetary gift, whether it's a bunch of flowers, that whatever energy is attached to it is to kind of cut off your connection to your third eye, to your guides, so that you're kind of walking blind. And you've got here retreat and recharge, and it's upside down, so that you can't retreat and recharge, so that you can't connect through meditation, through grounding. Okay. Embrace the energy of peace. This is also to stop you from having that peace of heart and peace of mind, but there's something else here. What is the full intention? Which one would you like me to take? This one, this one, this one, that one. Okay, let's see. And we have here renunciation, offering and letting go. They want to attach something to you, because you've got authentic, real and organic. This person is a little bit obsessed with you because they're realizing who you are and what they let go of. But at the same time, I heard punishment, this scheme, this plot, this plan, because it says internal struggle, personal challenges, wanting to improve. So that's what I mean by, you know what, this person goes from one side to the other, but at the same time, there doesn't seem to be, like, I thought there was like this massive internal struggle, and it doesn't seem that. It's almost like they have night and day. They go from one way of thinking of you're an inspiration, I want to be like this person, I need to lift myself up, to swapping or switching really, really quickly, and just going with the gossip and going, right, what's the next thing that we need to do to get to this person? Okay, because look, you've got bitterness, grudge and refusing to let go. And then you've also got renunciation, offering and letting go. Yeah, this person has definitely got a grudge held against you. And why? Why have they got a grudge? Why is there a grudge? Why is there a grudge against a light one? Because it says here, inexplicable, miraculous and otherworldly, and connecting deep within, sacred dance and instinct. Because do you know what? They may have tried to go up against you. You've also got the consuming family, pressures of peers. This person may have been pushed towards, manipulated towards doing something towards you. And as we had a card come out right at the start, the King of Swords in reverse, they did something illegal. Okay, and there was a massive kickback, especially with inexplicable, miraculous and otherworldly. And you have over here loyalty, romance and chivalry, a love of honor. This looks like something happened to them from your divine counterpart, or the person you're thinking of's divine counterpart. Now, they may not know each other, and you've got to remember that energy has kickback, and a lot of what is happening to us is extremely similar to what is happening to our divine counterpart. Now, you may be with your divine counterpart already, or you may be waiting to meet them, but you can meet them on the astral realm. And this is giving me definitely that, you know, whoever your divine counterpart is, if you haven't met them yet, is also going through a Kundalini awakening and some sort of ascension too. You may be meeting them on the astral realm, and whoever this ex is, they got peer pressured by family into trying to do something towards you, and they were blocked not only by Archangel Michael but by your own divine counterpart in the ethers. And I'm seeing a dragon. Ooh, wowee. And this person is bitter about it, because you've also got here enduring loyalty, eternal love and lasting commitment, and then here with the consuming family and pressures of peers. Now, there's also a bit of bitterness from this person that you rejected them in some way. So if this is a romantic partner, like what was coming out here, you may have dumped them. You may have ended the relationship because of behavior, okay? And if it wasn't that, and you may not even know this person, if you don't know this person is just taking it on that, you know, you are meant to be with them, and then learning that they are not your divine counterpart. They're not your twin flame. They're not, you know, any connection whatsoever. But there's some sort of peer pressure or pushing by a family member, because I knew that they weren't doing this by themselves. I knew they weren't doing this by themselves. You've also got here transmission, spreading of conditions, influence and impact. Now, if I place it this way, this is, do you know what, for someone here, you have definitely got a family member who doesn't like that you are stable, and that when you moved away from them, it meant that you could actually bring in love, because it says love conquers all, and it's in reverse, which means if this is a sibling or a cousin or an uncle or an auntie, you may have walked away from this person because you realized that at that present time, you loving them wasn't enough, because that's not what they wanted. Okay, they wanted manipulation, because you've got here authentic, real and organic, and then in here bitterness, grudge and refusing to let go. I'm feeling there is an ex-partner in here, and there's also a family member, and this is either your family member or the family member of this ex, okay, that seem to be working in tandem. And there seems to be a lot of bitterness coming from one or both parties, simply because you are authentic, and because anything that's been sent towards you in illusionment, whether that is gossip, whether that is, you know, slandering a person's name, whether that's trolling online, or whether that is spell work, it's just been sent back. It's literally been grounded like that red for your root chakra and sent back. Now, tell me more about this gift they wish to give. And you've got here absolution, forgiveness and penance. It's a fake apology. All right, now that fake apology may come in the form of words, but I have a feeling that it's going to be something physical. Okay, and with that too there, it's about, why do I keep hearing discombobulation? Okay, look, reach out, need for backup, admit your needs, and then you've got a 3 on here. You put those two together, that's all about change. It's 5, you know, bringing in a tower. Whoever this person is going to call out, okay? And it said call for help, and for some reason I heard catfish. Look, misfit, loner, and wanderer. They're trying to isolate you or figure out when they can get you on their own. And you know what? In a previous reading, it was talking about somebody checking where a light one was going, what time, how long it took them to go from one place to another. Like, you know, if they go to the shops or to, you know, the superstore or the supermarket, how long does it take them to drive from their home to the shops, or walk from here to the park and then get back? There's something here about someone here wants to physically accost a light one. That won't be for all. And it's almost like, you know, going, oh, I bumped into you. Oh my gosh, blah, blah, blah. I haven't seen you in so long. I'm so sorry. Here, I got this for you, and kind of shoving it towards you so that you take it. That will only be for some of you, okay? Now, you're also being called, for those that it resonates, to call on your magical inheritance. Call on your Egyptian bloodline, especially if that resonates. You know, if any energies like Ra or Isis, Anubis, Sekhmet, if any of those, or Hathor, if they resonate with you, if you work with those, if you're interested in those kind of in the stories of them as well, you're being called to look more into that, but also to call on them. Because here with the reach out, need for backup, admit your needs, there's something here. When we were talking back here about something from a past timeline that needs to be healed, someone here may benefit from actually calling on their Egyptian ancestry and asking them to help with that. Now, before I go, I would like to get houses, zodiac signs and planets. My dog is doing her little wiggle and stretch for let's go out to the park. So when I open this, you've got Sagittarius, and then you've got the placements of the moon in your birth chart will reveal a lot about your habits, reactions, instincts, and how you express your emotions. Now, we were talking about this habits, you know, and where you're going. This person's trying to check how this moon, whatever it is they did with this moon ritual, how it affected you. Did it affect you? Did it slow you down? Did it change your routine? And then you've also got here, I know we're going. And then we also have here, Sagittarius are commonly playful, independent, optimistic and energetic. They may also have a tendency to say what they think without filter. So there was some sort of want or intent to affect not only your faith, your philosophies, but also your energy and your optimism with whatever it was that they did over the full moon, and them passing or sending some sort of parcel or gift or whatever this connection is with them wanting to reach out. It's to see whether or not it will stop you from what you're doing, which is just leading your life, just speaking your truth. Okay, why? What's happening with this speaking the truth? And you've got Cancer coming out because your emotions are very important at the moment, connecting to them, speaking about them, okay? And looking into ones that may have been hidden from the past, because it says Cancer is the fourth sign of the zodiac and it is represented by a crab. I want to place that one there. Tell me more. Tell me more, please and thank you. What would you like a light one to be looking for in their birth chart? Taurus. Okay, so Taurus is the second sign of the zodiac and is represented by the bull. So this was something to do with to affect your money flow or your income, and also something to do with placing some sort of wedge barrier or like blockage on anything that they've done illegally that they don't want coming to light. But please have a look where Taurus is and where Cancer is, or what's in your second and fourth house. Anything else? And you've got here, yeah, Saturn is associated with life lessons and limitations. Its placement can help to pinpoint what you need to learn in order to improve your life. So please have a look at Cancer and Taurus. I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. But what I will say before I go is underneath here it says Jupiter is known as the planet of luck and abundance. Where it is placed in your birth chart will uncover how you experience fortune, wealth and success. So this is all about money. They wanted to see whether or not this full moon ritual that they've just done had actually had any effect. This is another reason why they're looking on social media, and there may be a panic from them because it didn't work or it didn't go how they thought it would, and this is why they're now trying to find whatever they did at this ritual, there was something that they placed on their altar or however they do it that they want to add to some sort of parcel, some sort of gift as a backup. It was almost like a backup, like if this doesn't work on its own, we can send this or we can give this to them, and then they'll have that energy with them, and then we can go back to checking their social media to see if it's taken an effect. And you've got Virgos, yeah, so being very analytical and trying to kind of organize This is also to do with your health then. They want to see whether it's messed with your health. But with that being said, I hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. And if you are new to my channel, I'd love for you to hit on the like, the subscribe and the notification bell so you can see more of my lovely content. And if you are a returning subscriber, as always, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your comments and your emails. They do mean the world to me. Anyone that feels moved to leave a donation, it's never expected, but it's always greatly appreciated because it means I can put more time, more love and more cards into this channel. Anyone looking for a personal reading, all of my information is in the description box down below. Just go to the second paragraph down. There is a row of blue arrows pointing upwards. I have 2 emails there. With that being said, I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening or night, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you later. Bye.